Elara, a renowned potter, lost her spark amidst relentless work, believing rest was a waste. But pressure crushed her creativity until a peaceful garden changed everything. Watch how Elara rediscovered inspiration in stillness, creating her best work yet. You'll learn that rest isn't laziness, but a vital ingredient for creativity and a fulfilling life. Elara was known throughout the land for her enchanting ceramics, each vase and bowl telling a different story. But lately, her studio felt more like a burden than a sanctuary, and the clay seemed to resist her touch. The pressure of an upcoming gallery show weighed heavily on her, stealing her joy. She believed that every moment not spent working was a moment wasted. Rest was a luxury. But the harder she worked, the less inspired she became. The vibrant ideas that once flowed freely now seemed like distant echoes. One evening, overwhelmed by failed attempts, Elara smashed a misshapen pot against the floor. The shattered pieces mirrored the broken fragments of her spirit. She fled the studio, seeking solace anywhere but within those walls. She wandered aimlessly, lost in the labyrinth of city streets, until she stumbled upon a quiet garden, a place she hadn't visited in years. The garden beckoned with its calming presence. Drawn by an unseen force, Elara found herself sitting beneath a tree. She had no plan, no task, only the simple intention to rest something she had long forgotten. She watched a small caterpillar crawl slowly across a leaf, its tiny legs moving with purpose. She noticed the sunlight filtering through the leaves, creating dancing patterns on the ground. Minutes stretched into hours as Elara sat there doing nothing productive. Yet in those moments of stillness, a quiet peace began to settle within her. The next morning, she returned to her studio, not with dread, but with a calm mind and open heart. The weight of expectations had lifted, replaced by a sense of possibility. She sat at her wheel and let her hands move freely, inspired by the delicate veins on the leaves and the gentle curves of petals in the garden. The clay felt responsive and willing. Ideas flowed easily, as if her creativity had been resting, ready to bloom. Each touch was deliberate, each curve filled with purpose. The vases she crafted for the gallery were the most beautiful of her career. Each piece held life, rhythm, and a sense of wonder. One vase echoed the delicate veins of leaves, another the gentle curves of a blooming rose. They were more than just vessels. They were living art. Word spread quickly, and soon the gallery buzzed with anticipation for Elara's exhibition. Her vases were the talk of the town, admired for their beauty and depth. The opening night arrived, and Elara stood proudly beside her creations. Each vase seemed to glow with its own inner light, captivating all who beheld it. Critics praised her mastery, and collectors clamored to acquire her art. But for Elara, the true reward was the peace she had found within herself. Through rest, Elara had discovered the power of patience and stillness. That rest was not laziness, but a vital part of creation. From that day forward, Elara balanced her work with moments of quiet, knowing that nurturing herself was the key to nurturing her art. She returned to the quiet garden often, finding inspiration in the changing seasons and the gentle rhythms of nature. The garden became her sanctuary, a place to recharge and reconnect with her creative spirit. And as she worked, she remembered the lesson of the caterpillar, moving slowly but purposefully towards its own transformation. She learned to embrace the slow, deliberate process of creation, allowing each piece to evolve in its own time. Elara's art became a reflection of her inner peace, calm, beautiful, and filled with life. She taught others the importance of rest and self-care, sharing her journey with aspiring artists. Her studio became a haven, not just for creating art, but for nurturing the soul and listening. In the dance between effort and ease, Elara found not only beauty in her ceramics, but also in herself. Her life became a testament to the power of balance, a reminder that rest is not laziness, but an essential ingredient in the recipe of a fulfilling life. And so, the potter's piece became a beacon of hope, inspiring others to find stillness amidst the chaos of life and to nurture their own creative spirit. For, in the quiet moments, the most beautiful creations are born. The end. Thank you for reading.